Can you start by telling us your names?
Full names?
You know, just whatever
All right,
you like.
Charlie.
Charlie.
I'm Joanne.
And how old are you both?
I'm 30.
Well, 44, I think.
You're 45.
45 today.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Have you had a nice birthday?
Yeah.
How long have you two been together?
3 years.
About 3 years, yeah.
And how did you meet?
Scoring drugs.
Through my ex, wasn't it?
Yeah, through an ex-boyfriend who was my dad's mate.
He used to drive and give you a lift, you know?
Yeah, he used to drive and give me a lift to school.
And it just went from there?
Yeah. We lived in a car for 3 months.
But I was on 15 bags of heroin when I met him a day, and he got me, well, he didn't got himself, but he helped me get on methadone, and I'm only on like 2-3 bags a day now, aren't I?
Yeah.
That's amazing. How did you manage that?
Well,
But tell him it's a bad drug, isn't it?
he didn't take care, so,
That's fine. Bad drug though, everything, that's fine.
and got somewhere I lived, didn't we? 'Cause I was homeless for a long time as well.
Were you homeless together then, or?
I wasn't homeless, I've got a house around the corner, but
Yeah.
I was homeless with
He
her.
used to stay out
So
with
she didn't
me.
be on her own.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how did you find that?
I liked it, mate. I get a better sleep out here, mate.
The flat's got a few problems with it, so...
That's what I get a better sleep out here than doing the flat.
Do you think that's just because you're used to it now?
I don't know.
Might be, yeah.
I don't know.
I think we're still a bit chaotic, aren't we?
Yeah.
Really.
It's hard, isn't it, transition?
Especially when you're just from crack as well. Like I had Gaze come down, he doesn't. So he's always like, I'm one, I suppose, aren't you?
I'm fucking chilled, mate.
He says that now.
Yeah, because these are normal people.
I'm not normal.
Everyone's normal.
Fucking hell, try having a pipe with her.
Why was it like?
Oh, you know what, I'm not even going into it, mate. It's...
Paranoid. So is he.
You know what, that'd be a better thing to film. Give her a pipe and watch what she does.
How do you feel the drugs have played a role in any part in your relationship? Or like,
Makes
do you
it
feel like
worse. Makes it worse. No matter what it does.
I don't think you have a relationship really. I think it's just more like a
Drugs
sport.
make your life worse no matter what. Don't they?
Well, that's how it becomes, isn't it?
It does, no matter what drug or what who you with, drugs makes your life worse and makes you a worse person in some sort of way. If you ask me.
We're not happy and we should be really, shouldn't we?
We're happy when we've got drugs.
Yeah. We should be happy we've got our own place and that, but we're not.
Do you think you'd ever stop the drugs?
I will. I will, 1,000,000% I'll stop drugs. She
I
won't.
think I'm too far, probably gone in it.
She won't. It's not a bad thing, is it? No, but she has gone days without drugs.
Yeah.
Enough times.
Yeah, a couple of days.
But I can, if you want me there, 3-4 days off it, mate.
I don't think we're good for each other. We've both got good points and bad points, haven't we? Sometimes it's me that wants to go back out and get more, sometimes it's him. Isn't it really?
Do you feel like you make each other's habits worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's the top thing she just said that. It is definitely that.
We're very different when we smoke. Like, I like to sit down. He doesn't like to sit down. He has to keep wandering about and that.
So that used to make me
We're
laugh.
always arguing.
She
So
thinks
everyone knows us because he heard us first arguing.
I'm eating a brass.
Shut up.
Even though she is a
He
brass.
does. That's another story.
Well, is this shit what we're doing this?
No, this is good.
Oh, this isn't it? Top views, this one, isn't it?
How do you feel about your girlfriend working?
Well, it's pretty tough on to that.
To be honest, yeah.
Depends in, I don't know, because you know what I mean, you know her?
Because I'm an independent woman, I'd do it anyway, wouldn't
If you knew a
You don't
person,
make
mate,
me
if you
laugh,
knew a
yeah.
person and how she does work,
I? Tell me to stay in.
then, how can I put it? Then you can understand why I'm saying, no, I'm not
Got a
bothered.
cigarette?
If you get what I mean, I'll tell you after the camera stops.
I think
So
he means that.
you're not bothered.
How
She doesn't do business with most punters. Can you put it that way, Joe?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I think I would know.
Yeah.
And if I do it, I don't do it because I want to do it. I do it as least as I can. I don't do it to get pleasure or anything like that. I do it solely for money, for drugs.
It's literally work.
If I didn't have an addiction, I wouldn't work.
And like some girls out here don't have addictions and they still can't, and I don't get that myself. She'll only be out here if you're on drugs.
maybe some of them got sex addiction.
Yeah, that's an addiction, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like fucking try.
Yeah.
No offence, I'm not fucking trying.
Right.
Do you feel like the fact that you love each other is the most important part of the relationship?
Now, because drugs ruin it.
Literally
Drugs
ruin that
ruin
bit
that
as
shit,
well.
man.
We love each other as much as we did, we're honest.
If we weren't on drugs, we would.
Yeah.
When you wake up and you're not on drugs, you're happier, no matter what. I always say it to her.
Plus I wake up rattling every morning.
You know, you got methadone.
No, but I still wake up ill. And
If you don't take drugs, you're happier.
Because I'm always on one in the morning. And because you don't take
If you don't take drugs in general, you're happier.
yeah. That puts a big thing in it as well. Plus being out here.
I can just go home to my mum with me.
You should sometimes.
My mum's there. Literally at Domino's.
How long?
I don't think many drug relationships last, you don't.
Okay.
Would you say you've lasted a lot longer than?
Yeah,
You thought?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Why-
it did
why do
help
you
me a
think
lot
so?
getting on the methadone.
Split up before now. Didn't we? She come looking for me.
I started injecting.
I didn't go looking for her.
I started injecting and that, so that's another good thing that I've not done since I've been around him. Not I did for a couple of years now, have I? Injecting.
Shit like that's horrible, isn't it?
So he's helping you somehow to,
Yeah,
Yeah.
to
he
reduce.
says I'm his sugar mummy, so I help him as well.
Are you
I'm protecting me.
Protection.
I'm protecting. Have I protected you?
At times, yeah.
What time?
I protect
Every
you.
day of my life?
I protect you.
Would you say you're quite good at sort of keeping an eye out at the cars and stuff like that then, and knowing?
If there was an actual job for that, I'd be probably
Yeah.
the best at it.
You might put it to what I do.
How would you know if she's in danger, if she's with the customer?
What do you think, Joe? She'd shout me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or I do
I'd probably be there before she shouted me.
me, so in the daytime.
Yeah, if she's longer than
Or
like
I
5
leave-
minutes,
I leave the door open.
Yeah.
she'd shout me. Yeah.
And plus some cultures are like, the devil's like,
Yeah.
the devil's something or other.
Yeah.
So,
No, COVID's a lot to play with,
no,
isn't
what
it?
about, so them clients, when we meet them sort of clients, we've got no respect for us anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, I've had a few bad experiences, even before I met him.
So, did you know Joanne, Joanne, is her name Joanne, right?
Yeah.
Joanne was working,
Before I met her?
yeah.
Yeah. I met her at the bottom there.
Yeah. So that's
I mean, you used to graft a lot, didn't you? But
COVID fucked my graft up.
I fucking, A, won't let him out the site, kept him the dog leave. Or B, you got a bit lazy as well, didn't you? Not just me, you can't just blame me.
I'm dying to go.
No, you know. You got a bit lazy as well, because when someone...
No, lazy. How about it?
Yeah, you
What wouldn't you let me go and do today?
beg to differ on that one.
What wouldn't you let me go and do?
What
What wouldn't you let me go and do? What wouldn't you let me go and do?
I'm not getting into an argument.
You wouldn't let me go and get a shower?
Because if you wanted to go to your mum's, randomly get shot, you didn't have this one. Don't start now. But because I've looked after him for so long.
Oh, shut up, man.
You have. I don't like negativity, you see. That's not a good thing, because then we argue over that, because I get stressed out, because it's hard for you to do one habit and mind it. Sometimes
I just want to go to sleep, man.
I don't.
So would you say you look after him more than he looks after
At the
you?
moment, yeah.
But that's due to himself being paranoid.
No, it isn't.
Or strong?
You can't just blame
What?
me.
Or strong?
What do you mean?
As
He's
in,
paranoid.
she knows she's strong enough to look after.
She's paranoid or crack because of crack.
Mm.
No, you just try
When
to
she's not on
blame
crack,
me.
when she's not on crack, she's not paranoid.
Well, so are you.
I know I am. But when you're not on crack, you're not paranoid.
You're welcome running round after me. You're just as bad as I am. I
Like,
think that's what's wrong, really. We both are very alike, aren't we?
Mm.
So we clash a bit as well. Because I want to be the stronger one, and you do, so make me match with this one.
like having met you and talked to you both, I don't think this, but I just want to ask this because I think people watching might want to know. Do you feel like you're her pimp, or
No.
no? You
I
don't
feel
think
like
of
she's
yourself
fucking
as that
bossy.
at all?
I feel like she controls me.
No, because you never for forcing me to go out, and I worked before I met him, and if I wasn't with him tomorrow, I'd still work.
You still,
You've
yeah.
had enough money to go home about 7 times today.
What she means is
Right.
people
And every
have to-
time I go, let's get a taxi home, she goes, no, fuck that.
It's on
Just
about
mean people watch
the
him
public
may
might
think-
that you're my pimp and you make me go out.
Like, having been here and talking
No,
to you
I
both,
work-
I can see that
Listen,
that's
she
not...
can go shoplifting, yeah. She can shoplift, I can't do that, me. She can go in the shop and put shit in a bag and walk out. I can't. She should go and do that instead. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can I pick someone up?
So you would fully support a change of career?
Yeah, of course I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's easy money in it as well.
It's not easy money, is it?
It's easy money in the sense you can come any time of the day or night and make money.
Yeah, but it's hard
You're
what you
your
have to
own
do.
boss.
It's hard what you have
It's
to
easy
do.
in that way.
It's hard what you have to do,
It's hard
isn't
what
it?
we have to do, yeah, what we go through, but it's easy and you can just come out at 5 in the morning and make money. Whereas shopping you can't.
Do people come up and down 24/7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously there's times where...
Best time of the day is early hours.
Mm.
2 in the morning till 10 in the morning.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's when the money's there. That's when you get the money.
I don't know. There's only females that work around there, or
No. You get transsexuals, everything.
Transsexual.
I've had punters on here as well. That job?
He's had guys asking for business, yeah.
Free, in fact.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I took the
Ones
money.
that I've done as well. That's you, didn't
I'm
they?
not gonna lie, I took the money and got off.
Don't
Ran
blame
out,
you.
didn't they?
Do not blame you. How long have you been using for?
Yeah, using 6 or 7 years, I'd say for me. Joanne about 42. Been using since you was 3. Now, what else? Your question, how old?
No, I said this last one, didn't
I mean,
I?
you tell again.
Thank you for watching Charlie and Joanne's story. We're now going to talk a little bit about it. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have enjoyed it. Thank you. Joanne and Charlie. So they have been together for 3 years now.
yeah.
They met originally through scoring drugs. Which I guess, like, at least you can say they both knew what they were getting into.
Yeah.
Like Charlie mentions that he knew what Joanne did work-wise, like before they met and stuff. So like, I think that's a good thing. Like neither has been like blindsided by the other one.
Yeah.
Like they knew what they were getting into, and they've been through a lot together. So they're homeless, or they were homeless.
It wasn't.
So they lived in a car for 3 months. That to me, that's a strong relationship. In a car, like not even like a room or a house or a flat. Like such a confined space, and they've still made it work. And I feel like in a way Charlie has been like a good influence on Joanne. Well, she says that when they first met she was on 15 bags, I don't really know what that means, but 15 bags of heroin. I don't know exactly what that means, but I am assuming that's quite a bit. And she's now down to just a couple with his help. But do you feel that works both ways? Like, do you feel she might have made him worse? Like he's made her better?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. And then I thought, like, this is really sweet. Even though he had somewhere he could stay when she was homeless, he lived on the street with her. I just thought, again, I think it shows just how solid their relationship is. Like, I know a lot of people watching this might think, oh, that like they're just together because of the drugs or stuff. But I think, like,
would the drug bring them closer together?
definitely, and I think it definitely would be naive to say it doesn't play a part in their
Do
relationship.
you think if they were sober, they'll stay in the car for 3 months?
No.
Yes,
They probably. Do you think they'd be in that position if they were sober?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I guess there's no way of knowing, is there? So I think I've gone through like the good points in their relationship and what seems to make them so solid. And now we're going to get onto the bits that they talk about, what I think doesn't. Like, they admit that they're both paranoid on the drugs. which I think must be really hard in a relationship if you're both paranoid about what the other one's doing. Like, that can't make it easy.
And they're more paranoid about the other person not sharing the drugs with them. That's what I think.
Which I guess could lead to arguments and stuff. And they both say that the drugs definitely make their relationship, they don't just say their relationship worse, they say their whole life's worse.
Yeah.
Like, they can both see what it's doing to them and their relationship, can't they? They just can't stop it.
It's not that easy.
No, I know.
So,
I think Charlie's quite optimistic, and then Charlie would like to quit, and Charlie doesn't see himself like being a drug user forever, and he would like to stop.
everyone will like to stop.
I was just about to say Joanne doesn't want to.
Mm.
Yeah. But then I feel like that's because Joanne can't see like a way out, or she can't see a different life for herself.
Yeah.
Like, I think she literally almost feel like she thinks she doesn't deserve anything better than what she's got.
She's been doing this for like 2 decades, so.
And I know, like, in the interview she did on her own and that, she talked about her childhood and stuff. Like, she's had a really tough time. Like, I genuinely don't think she sees anything better for herself, which is so sad. Because it's never too late to stop. Like, there is help out there.
Just surrounded around good people.
And I do feel like Charlie is good for her. Though Joanne doesn't think they're good for each other. Which is a tricky one, like, because I always stand by the point, don't I, that I don't think two addicts should be in a relationship, or I don't think it's a healthy relationship. But then I do think their relationship is pretty solid.
I don't think it's about addict. I can't. It's just in common sense. You can't let your girlfriend be a working girl. Period.
But he knew she, like, it's not like she did it after they got together. Like, he knew what she did.
From my opinion, I just see it like, no.
No. So Joanne doesn't think they're good for each other, and she does think they make each other's habits worse. Which I half agree with her. Like, I do feel like she probably makes Charlie's worse, but then I feel like Charlie probably helps her. As in, Charlie stopped Joanne injecting. She doesn't inject anymore since she's been with Charlie.
Yeah. That's something positive.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, as far as the life, like, especially the life Joanne leads, and what she's been through and what she goes through, like, I can imagine that's quite a lonely life. Like, it's nice that she's got someone.
They've got each other.
Yeah.
But I think if Charlie get clean,
You couldn't be.
they won't be together.
No. They couldn't be. And, like, the last point that I've got is that Charlie doesn't feel like Joanne's pimp. And I don't see it like that either. Like, I know some people watching it probably will see it like that.
So when Joanne will work and she get money, who does she give the money to?
I don't think she necessarily gives it to him, as in buys drugs for both of them.
For both of them?
Yeah. So he is benefiting from it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I've just got like a twisted sense of what a pimp is. As in, like, if you say pimp to me, like, I literally think of someone that's like plucked this like girl from somewhere and forces her to work and hand over all her money and locks her in a room after. That's what I think of. If I watch too much American trash, that's literally what I think of. That he's gone, like, I don't know, what's the word, like, groomed some girl.
You've been watching too much movie.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't view Charlie as Joanne's pimp. Like he's not but he's not forcing her to work. Like she did it before she met him.
No.
I guess like he is her protection. I see. Though Joanne says she protects him, which I can quite imagine. To be fair, I wouldn't mess with Joanne in a good way. Like she's street smart. She knows. Like I can definitely, out of the two of them, when you see them together, like it's Joanne I wouldn't mess with, not Charlie. Seriously, don't you think?
But I think Joanne's quiet.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd kick off without good reason.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Yeah.
But no, like just to like sum up and round it up and that, I think, I know I usually say like two addicts shouldn't be in a relationship, but I think,
and I always disagree with you.
you do, and now we're going to switch roles on. Because I think they're solid, and I agree with you as in I think it's impossible for one of them to get clean whilst they're together and the other one not.
Is that betray the other one? If you're in a relationship with someone and the person decides to get clean, would you leave them?
As in, like, if I was still the user and the other person got clean, would I leave
No,
them?
you the clean.
I'm getting clean and they're still the user.
Yeah.
But
Would you
you'd
leave
have-
the relationship?
You'd have to.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, you'd have to. I don't see any other way you could stay clean.
Wow. Even you love the person. After everything you've been through together.
Wow, you're making me feel heartless.
No, I'm just reality. I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, because it's the same way, like, say I was an alcoholic and I was in a relationship with someone that was alcoholic.
Yeah.
Could I give up alcohol and then still have alcohol in the house and watch that person drink alcohol? Oh, you probably could, couldn't you?
Yeah. You should be there to help that person because you know what it takes.
To get through it.
Yeah, but if you
Would you give that person a chance to?
It's not a chance, we're in the relationship. What are you talking about? Where's the chances coming from?
As in, like, well, you've just said, like, you then, like, are there to help them and guide them because you've been through that and you know, yeah. So do you give them a chance to want to get clean and get clean? But I don't think you could be together years and years with that person still using and you being clean.
So you're leaving him because he's not clean?
I mean, I'd like to think I wouldn't get in a relationship
Yeah,
with a drug addict anyway. You never know. Yeah, because ultimately I think it comes down to a choice between you having to choose yourself over them, aren't you? And I don't think that's selfish for wanting to take care of yourself.
I
think it takes-
behind.
Yeah. If that's what it takes.
Wow.
I don't know. Like, I think I've forgotten the original point I was even saying, but like I think their relationship is solid, and I think she needs him more than she admits. Like,
I think they need each other.
like you can clearly see they love each other.
Would you call that at all?
We're so switching roles.
Yeah. To drug make the relationship strong.
Makes it
They
strong.
contribute, yeah.
Yeah. And yet they both admit that it makes it worse as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what I like about them together as a couple so much, is they're not naive to the role the drugs play in the relationship. Like, so many people, like, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next week. And again, please do not forget to subscribe if you have enjoyed it. Thank you.